Hello everyone, I am Shubha Sachdeva from Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1 Roorkee, and today I am going to explain you the chapter of microeconomics, that is producers equilibrium. In today's video we will be discussing meaning of producers equilibrium, conditions of producers equilibrium, marginal revenue and marginal cost approach, and some examples. Now, what is producers equilibrium? What is the meaning of producers equilibrium? So here I must explain you producer. Who is a producer? A producer is a person who produces something, right? कुछ बना रहा है. A producers equilibrium means producers satisfaction, जिसमें producer को सबसे ज़्यादा satisfaction हो. Now when producer is in satisfaction, हाईएस्ट सेटिस्फैक्शन प्रोड्यूसर का कब होता है? प्रोड्यूसर का हाईएस्ट सेटिस्फैक्शन होता है जब उसे मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट मिले और उसका कॉस्ट कम से कम हो. दैट मीन्स अ प्रोड्यूसर इज इन इक्विलिब्रियम. दैट मीन्स हाईली सेटिस्फाइड व्हेन ही मैक्सिमाइजेस हिज प्रॉफिट्स एंड एट दैट पॉइंट हिज कॉस्ट्स आर ऑल्सो मिनिमम. At that point the producer is highly satisfied. That means producer is in equilibrium. And after that point or before that point, after that point there is no incentive for the producer. कोई motivation नहीं है कि वो आगे और produce करे, right? So it refers to the level of output of a commodity which gives the maximum profit to the producer of that commodity and has no incentive to increase or decrease the level of output. Producers equilibrium refers to the situation of profit maximization and minimization of cost, right? Then here comes producers equilibrium. Producers equilibrium we can see it in two types, two approaches. One is total revenue and total cost approach. The other one is marginal revenue and marginal cost approach. And when we talk about total revenue, it is not in our syllabus, so we will only study marginal revenue and marginal cost approach. Marginal revenue and marginal cost approach is also of two types. Like it can be taken in perfect competition and the other one is imperfect competition, like monopoly you can say, and monopolistic competition, which you might have studied in the previous chapters. MR and MC approach. Now what is MR MC approach? Here the conditions are given through MR and MC. MR and MC is, MR is marginal revenue, the additional revenue. Marginal cost is additional cost. एक एक्स्ट्रा यूनिट बनाने पे या एक एक्स्ट्रा यूनिट बेचने पे, राइट? व्हाट इज योर एडिशनल कॉस्ट? दैट इज मार्जिनल कॉस्ट एंड द एडिशनल रेवेन्यू इज मार्जिनल रेवेन्यू. नाउ द कंडीशन दैट सेटिस्फाइज the producer's equilibrium situation are: one is MR should be equal to MC and the other situation is MC cuts MR from below, that is MC is rising. Now first we will study in the perfect competition. The rules will remain same in the perfect competition as well as imperfect competition. Now here when one more unit of output is produced, एक यूनिट जो प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं, MR is the additional gain, जो भी एडिशनल रेवेन्यू हमारे पास आ रहा है, MC is the additional cost to the producer, which I have already explained. What are the conditions? MR is equal to MC and MC curve intersects MR from below. That means MC should be rising. You can look at the table. Output is increasing. When we are adding one more unit, we can see that MR in perfect competition price remains same. Due to this AR is also same and MR is also same. MR does not changes. And when MR is same, you can see that 8. MR is same at all the levels of output. What about MC? MC is always U-shaped. That means in starting it decreases and then it starts increasing. When the output by 1 increases, MC was 8. 1 more increases, MC falls to 6. 1 more increases, MC falls to remains same at 6. It is the minimum point of cost. When again 1 more increases, now the cost increases to 8. So here we can see that two situations are there where this condition is being satisfied. MR is equal to MC. At output 1 we can see that MR is equal to MC. दिख रहा है equal, but This cannot be the equilibrium point because after this the cost is decreasing and the revenue is more. Revenue is what the producer is getting, the gain, and cost is what the producer is losing, जो वो दे रहा है. तो when we can see that revenue is more than cost, that means profit ले रहा है वो. और जब उसे पता है कि when he is going to get the profit, he will definitely not stop producing the commodity. He will definitely produce more and more commodities till when he is getting the profit. Now, the other condition where we see the situation MR is equals to MC is this, right? At this point it is equal, and after this point, if one more unit is increased, then we can see that the cost is more and revenue is less. जेब से जा ज़्यादा रहा है, आ कम रहा है, that means यहाँ पे loss हो जाएगा. So at this point, that's why we say that the second condition is fulfilled at point 4, output 4, that MC curve cuts MR from below, that means MC is rising. Now you can say that MC is rising, 6 के बाद 8 हुआ, 8 के बाद 17, MC is rising. Let's study it by the diagram. MC is U-shaped due to law of variable proportions, we have studied in previous chapters. MR is parallel to x-axis in perfect competition. Now I'll be showing you the complete figure. This is MR. Straight line parallel to x-axis is MR, right? And this U-shaped green line is marginal cost. You can see that at point A, MR is equal to MC, right? OQ1 is showing where MR is equal to MC. But after this, if producer is producing 2 units, he will definitely get benefit because cost is less and revenue is more. At this point, MR is greater than MC. He is getting more amount and the cost is less. तो जब उसे पता है कि additional cost कम होती जाएगी तो उसको profit मिलेगा, right? And when we see OQ2 level, the second condition where B is there, where MR is equals to MC, at this point we get the producer's equilibrium because here both the conditions are getting satisfied. Our MC is rising because after this, if producer produces 1 more unit, then what will happen? The producer will suffer loss because marginal cost will increases. Now you can see at point C, marginal cost is nearby 14 or 15, but marginal revenue is 8. So cost ज़्यादा है और revenue कम है. So at point A you can see that OQ1 output level MC is equal to MR here. Profitable to produce more. The equilibrium is not achieved because it is possible to add profits by producing more. Definitely आगे हम लोग को profit मिलेगा उसके अंदर. At point A. Now we come to at point B. MR is equals to MC. Producer is in equilibrium and MC is also rising. Both the conditions are fulfilled here at point B. But after point B, that means at point C we talk about at OQ3, the profit is reducing because the additional revenue is less. Additional revenue means MR is less, only 8, but additional cost is nearby 15 or 16. So cost is more and revenue is less. So now we'll study it in imperfect competition when MR is not parallel to x-axis, MR is falling. MC is U-shaped due to law of variable proportions. This we have studied also earlier in perfect competition topic also and in previous chapters also. MR is downward sloping to in perfect competition. More can be sold only by reducing price. Now I am making the complete figure first here and then you will understand. Okay, this is a figure. On y-axis we have taken MRMC, on x-axis we have taken quantity. MR is downward sloping. Why MR is downward sloping? Because we have to decrease the prices in order to increase our sale. ज़्यादा बेचना है तो पैसे कम करने पड़ेंगे. This happens in monopoly and monopolistic competition, right? So this is MR and you can see U-shaped MC here. So MC is touching MR here at point A, that means at this point MR is equals to MC. At this point MR is equals to MC. But here MR is less, MR is only this much and MC is more. Like you can say MR is 1 and MC is 2. Point A and B shows that MR is equals to MC. But after point A we can see that cost is less and revenue is more. Person is getting more gain, more amount and less cost has been paid by him. So here you can see that this difference shows that the producer will not stop here at OQ1. The producer will definitely produce more and he will come up to the point OQ2, right? Up to the point OQ2. Now you can look at all the points one by one. At point A, OQ1, MR is equals to MC, profitable to producer. The equilibrium is not achieved because it is possible to add profits. अभी आगे profit मिलेगा, उसको पता है, because cost is reducing. At point B, MR is equals to MC, producer is in equilibrium, MC is rising. Both the conditions are true because at this point MC is rising, right? MC rise हो रहा है. इसके बाद अगर कुछ भी वो बनाता है तो प्रॉफिट नहीं होगा, लॉस होगा. यहाँ तक उसको बनाना पड़ेगा अगर वो समझदार है, right? तो at point C, you can say the OQ3. This is at point C. OQ3 output level, the profit is reducing because additional revenue is less than additional cost. You can see that additional revenue is here, as I have told you, additional cost is here, right? Suppose this is a question given now. In the following table, find out the level of output at which the producer will be in equilibrium. Give reasons for your answer. Now we just have to see all the units and see where MR is equals to MC, first condition. Second condition, MC should be rising. Now here we can see two situations. One, here MR is equals to MC and the other one is here also MR is equals to MC. But we can see that here after 10, 8, 7, MC is falling. But the other condition is not fulfilled here. So this cannot be the producer equilibrium point. After this you can say that 8 and 9, MC is increasing. So the second condition is also fulfilled here. So solution is conditions. One is MR is equals to MC. Number 2, MC should be rising. So hence here producer is in equilibrium at output of unit 4 because both the conditions are satisfied at unit 4. I hope this one is clear to you. Questions come in the form of like this, or else the question come in the theoretical form like explain the conditions of a producer's equilibrium in terms of marginal cost and marginal revenue. Use diagram. The answer will be, what you have to write is, you have to explain everything. Like producer equilibrium meaning, first refers to the state in which a producer earns maximum profit or minimize its losses. Now the condition will be told here. According to MR-MC approach, the producer is at equilibrium when MR is equal to MC and MC curve must cut MR from the below. Theory में हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे इसकी approach बता दी. Then we'll write again two conditions under this approach are MR is equals to MC. MC should cut MR from below or MC should be rising. Now here it has been given use diagram, so we'll use the diagram as well. This is the diagram. This is in the perfect competition. The line P is AR is equal to MR, right? Price line. This is MR, this is AR also. It is parallel to x-axis because in perfect competition it remains constant. It remains constant. That means price does not changes, AR does not changes, and marginal revenue also does not changes. It remains same at all the levels of output. But when we talk about marginal cost, it is always U-shaped. In starting initially it falls and then it rises due to law of variable proportions. Now here 2 points we can get R and K. तो अब इनको हमें explain करना है. Now you can see the explanation of this figure. MC is equal to MR at 2 points R and K in the diagram, but profits are maximized at point A, K, corresponding to OQ level of output. OQ means OQ, इतना output. Between OQ1 and OQ level of output, इसके बीच में हम देख सकते हैं कि revenue जो है हमारा ज़्यादा है और कॉस्ट कम है. हम देख सकते हैं MR exceeds MC, दैट मीन्स फर्म विल नॉट स्टॉप. अभी क्यों रुकेगा जब उसे प्रॉफिट हो रहा है ना, तो वो तो तब तक चलेगा जब तक उसका MR इज इक्वल्स टू MC नहीं हो जाता. भाई जितना एडिशनल रेवेन्यू आ रहा है उतना ही कॉस्ट हो, राइट? तो द प्रोड्यूसर विल प्रोड्यूस मोर, विल कंटिन्यू टू प्रोड्यूस टू टेक एडवांटेज ऑफ एडिशनल प्रॉफिट. So here the equilibrium will be at point K where both the conditions are satisfied. Now what about after it? इसके बाद अगर वो कुछ बनाता है तो क्या? तो हियर अगर हम यहाँ पर कुछ बना दें, इसको मैं अगर यहाँ पे एक लाइन खींच दूँ, OQ2 लेवल अगर मैं दे दूँ, तो वी कैन सी दैट MR इज लेस देन MC. सो MR इज लेस देन MC. व्हेन आउटपुट लेवल इज मोर देन OQ, MR विल बी लेस देन MC, which implies that firm is making a loss. राइट, एंड इट्स द लास्ट यूनिट, जो भी उसने बनाया उसमें लॉस हो रहा है, तो बेटर है उस यूनिट को ना बना के वापस उसको उतने ही यूनिट बनाए जितने में उसको सेटिस्फैक्शन, मैक्सिमम सेटिस्फैक्शन हो रहा है। तो हेंस इन ऑर्डर टू मैक्सिमाइज प्रॉफिट अ रेशनल प्रोड्यूसर डिक्रीजेज द आउटपुट एज लॉन्ग एज MC इज ग्रेटर देन MR। जब तक MC ज़्यादा है MR से तब तक वो कम करता रहेगा, वो नहीं बढ़ाएगा अगली यूनिट, तब तक कम करेगा जब तक उसका दोनों इक्वल ना आ जाए। Thus the firm moves towards producing OQ units of output. I hope this is clear to you. Here the chapter is completed, the approach is completed, and the meaning of producer equilibrium is also completed. Thank you. God bless you all.